All right, welcome everyone this Saturday morning. My name is Colli Butler. I'm going to be covering the compensation plan training today, and this webinar is being recorded, so it will be made available for anyone who would like to review it again or share it with other team members that were not on the webinar here this morning. And we are going to be talking about the money. And as I cover the money, I'm going to cover the details. I'm going to also start with how I do a XALO presentation, because talking about the money in a presentation is very important, but we don't want to get into all the details in an opportunity presentation. We just kind of want to show the bullets and highlights of the money. So I'm going to go through my very short, very quick presentation. This is if I've only got a few minutes to talk to somebody and I say I want to meet them at Starbucks for a cup of coffee or whatever, and I'm going to sit down, I've got 30 minutes or less to talk about everything. That's going to include my story. I'm going to start off with, who I am, what I did. I used to be a police dispatcher. I got involved in network marketing 24 years ago, part-time, and the reasons why I got involved and the challenges I experienced, but kind of figured it out, and I went full-time in 1994. Was the last W-2 I earned, and I've been self-employed and loving it ever since. So I want to start with your story, and then I go into what we're going to be talking about today. XALO is a brand new division and a brand new opportunity, and XALO has something for everyone, from Gen X, Gen Y, baby boomers, and beyond, because of this amazing product called Limitless, which is attracting the younger generation big time. They're all drinking the energy drinks, and now all they have to do is transfer by to the Ageless, the most phenomenal anti-aging formulation ever created. And I go into XANGO. The XANGO is the company. XANGO is the engine behind XALO. XANGO accomplished some amazing things. In their first 10 years alone, created over 100 millionaires, opened over 40 markets, accomplished amazing things with their charity, with the Network Goodness campaign, brought this juice to market that built a billion-dollar brand in the first 5 years alone, did over $2 billion in 10 years, and actually was just issued a patent on the product, even in spite of many challenges and patent challenges that were thrown at us. XANGO actually became a billion-dollar company, a billion-dollar brand, faster than Starbucks, Dell, Microsoft, Nike, Apple, and many others. The first 10 years of XANGO has been legendary, but the next 10 years will create legends of epic proportion, because XALO offers solutions. XALO Ageless, because life is for living. XALO Pro Line, which helps you run a little longer, work a little harder, recover a little faster, and take it to the next level. So I'm covering what XALO has to offer, who they are, the background, the power behind it, and then I'm talking about the money. Now, the money in the opportunity portion of the presentation, I want to hit the highlights. The highlights of our compensation plan is that it's a volume-based plan. We just have to build teams to create volume. We have lifestyle bonuses from the 5K position up to 200K. We have rank advancement bonuses starting at the 20K position all the way up to the 500K. We have weekly power start bonuses on new distributor orders, as well as on our customers with our customer program. We have a 9-level unilevel, paying out 2% on level 1 and then 5% on level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Very powerful thing to discuss in the compensation plan. Of course, am I getting to know the person as I find out all about them first before we've even sat down and have this appointment? I will find out what their background and knowledge and experience level is in network marketing. If they have been involved in compensation plans, they understand compensation plans. I hit that really hard, because the average level out there pays 6 or 7 levels. A really great level pays 8. There's very few that pay 9, and those that do, it's usually 1 or 2% on those deeper levels. So our compensation plan blows away the competition. If they don't understand compensation plans, they don't have experience, that's not as important to discuss. But if they have knowledge and experience in this industry, this is a very key point to hit. Our global bonus pools, giving you the ability to earn commissions off of every product sold in XALO worldwide by any customer or any distributor in any organization. Premiers and above get to share in that revenue. Powerful, the 50% actual payout, not a potential or up to. The average compensation plan in the industry pays somewhere between 32 and 35% is what their actual payout is. So this is huge. The dynamic compression that allows us to be true partners with the company and not competitors. And lots of trips and incentives galore. So these are things that are very important to talk about in the opportunity presentation. And over on the left, we talk about those are the rank advancement bonuses. We have bonuses. There's a couple $100,000 in rank advancement bonuses as you move up to this 500K plan position, in addition to the residual, the monthly, the weekly, and the quarterly check. So big, big, big money here. So let's just talk about how this works. So XALO's compensation plan is based on team building. You're going to create teams. So you're going to go out and you're going to share the XALO products and the opportunity with everyone you know. Some will be interested, some won't. There's kind of an 80-20 rule, just to give you what to expect. An 80-20 rule says 80% of the people that you talk to won't be interested. 20% will. Of those 20% that are going to sit down and listen to this presentation, 80% of them probably won't join. 20% will. Of the 20% that join, 80% are really just going to try the product and kick the tires. 20% are going to want to do the business. And of that 20%, 80% will do it small time, maybe enough to get their products free or make a few $100s. But 20% of them will want to build a business. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for those people. So let's say you've gone out and you've shared this product with 10, 15, 20, 25 people. And a lot of them are just customers, and some of them shared the product with a couple of people, but then you find your 3 people. You want a team of 3 minimum. And I say 3 to 5 because 3 to 5 is going to take us everywhere we want to go in the compensation plan. But 3 people will allow you to build a business that will hit the 5-figure monthly income mark. 5 good teams will help you get all the way to 6 figures a month. So you decide what you want, 5 figures, 6 figures, or somewhere in between. Somewhere in between, 4 good teams could help you get there. So we identify that, and we're building the team. So once we've got some people who are creating teams of their own, they're bringing in customers, they're bringing in distributors. Some of these customers are referring other customers. Some of these distributors are referring customers. Some of them are referring other distributors, and we're building teams. And all the qualifications in this pay plan have to do with your personal volume and then your personal group volume, which is basically your total team volume. And then your teams, and then your team's group volume. So that's all we got to look at. Your personal volume and your total team volume, the number of teams you have, and the team group volume of each team. So let's look at the numbers. And this is just a simple little one-page explanation for the pay plan qualifications and rewards. You know, we can get out, we can draw the circles, and we can do the percentages, and I can show you the mechanics. And the mechanics of the compensation plan is that we pay 2% on level 1, 5% on level 2 through 9. Now, how do we qualify to earn those bonuses? By hitting the different ranks. And I can show them the mechanics and show them that a 1K earns 4 levels. But what they really want to know is, what does that mean to me financially? What do I have to do to get there? And what does that mean to me financially? So that's what this chart is about. To reach the 1K level, which is the first PIN level, the first recognition level within XALO, you simply need to do 100 in personal volume, and your personal group volume, which is you and all members of your team, your customers, your distributors, your customers' referrals, your distributors, and customers, and so on. So when your personal group volume gets to 1,000, your personal volume, that's your personal purchases, is 100. You have 3 teams, and each of those teams has to have at least 100 in group volume themselves. You'll notice it doesn't say anything about personal volume. You just have to have 3 teams that have at least 100 in group volume. And that position right there, the average income will pay for your product. Plus, it'll give you all the tax advantages of owning your own home-based business, which for the average family will save $3,000 to $5,000 a year in income taxes. So that's a very important first position to hit. And one way that a lot of people are actually hitting that is a lot of people now are bringing in people as customers first and focusing them on the Nothing Beats Free program. Nothing Beats Free is if you refer enough customers, you'll get your products for free. And there's various products that you can earn for free, and some of them it's as little as refer 3, get yours free. Others, if you refer enough volume, total volume, 500 points in volume, you can get products free, etc. But if you focus somebody on the Nothing Beats Free program first, if they refer other customers, if they refer other people, then you know that they've got what it takes to do the business, and then you can upgrade them. So many people are actually hitting 1K right when they sign up because they started as a customer first, referred some other customers, then upgraded and had the 3 teams with 1,000 points, because your team can be customers or distributors. So this is the first position that we focus on. We should be able to pay for our product at this position, and then we focus on the next level. The next level is 5K. To become a 5K, you have 100 points in personal volume and 5,000 points personal group volume. That's you and every member of your team. You have 3 teams that are each doing 1,000 in total group volume. Now let's be clear again. You'll see there's nothing in here about your teams requiring personal volume. It's about 3 teams that have 1,000 in group volume. So if I sponsored you and you only did 25 points because you're just buying a box of Limitless for whatever reason, and you sponsor somebody else who maybe buys some Limitless, who sponsors somebody else who sponsors a gym, and they do 1,000 points just in that gym, in retail product or just customer product only, that counts as a team for me. It doesn't matter what the title or rank is of any member of my team. It doesn't matter if any member of my team is on ADP, the Automatic Delivery Program. It doesn't matter if my teams are building with customers or distributors. It only matters that I personally sponsored somebody who's created a team volume of 1,000 points. If I do that 3 times, I have 3 teams doing 1,000 points. I have 5,000. I'm a 5K. Now, the 5K position, once you get to a 5K with 10,000 in group volume, actually earns that $400 lifestyle bonus. And that, the average income, we're looking at 4 figures a month. So this is a really good position for a lot of people at this level with what they're saving on their income taxes, what they're earning on their check. Generally, this is part-time. They can start to see that this is something that they can plan to convert to becoming full-time in. And oftentimes, somewhere between the 5K and the 20K position, I should say the 5K lifestyle bonus qualified position, is where people are able to quit jobs, full-time jobs, and go full-time in XALO. So the next position is called 20K. The 20K level, you need to have 200 points in personal purchases. And you create a team where your personal group volume is 20,000 points. I have 3 teams. Each of my teams are doing 5,000 points in their total team group volume. And at this level, I'm eligible for my first rank advancement bonus of $3,000 to $5,000. Premier, the Premier level, I'm doing 200 personal. I have a personal group volume of 50,000. I have 3 teams. 2 of them are doing 20,000 points in group volume. One of them is doing 5,000 points in group volume. At the premier level, I'm earning the full 9 levels of compensation in the comp plan. I'm also earning a share of the quarterly bonus pool. I also earn a rank advancement bonus of a dream trip for 2, and plus cash if I do it within a year. I'm also earning a $600 a month lifestyle bonus. The average income of the premier will be in the 5 figures. So this is where you want to put your eye on. If you want to earn a 5-figure monthly income, it's on premier. And this is where we're going to work to help you get towards to build a team that'll get you to a 5-figure monthly income. The next position is called 100K Premier. At the 100K Premier, I have 100K or 100,000 in group volume on my own team. I'm doing 200 personal. And now I have 4 teams that I've developed. 3 of those teams are doing 20,000 in volume, and 1 of them is doing 5,000 in volume. And at this level, I get a bigger share of that bonus pool, and I also am eligible for another rank advancement bonus of $10,000 to $25,000. The 200K position. At 200K, I'm doing 200 personal. I've got 200,000 in my own personal group volume on my team. I have 4 teams I've developed. 3 of them have 50,000 in volume, and 1 of them has 20,000 in volume. And at this level, I'm qualified to earn a $25,000 to $50,000 rank advancement bonus, plus an $800 lifestyle bonus on top of it every single month, on top of the monthly, weekly, and quarterly residual income. And then there's 500K. The 500K position is where is kind of the 6-figure monthly income mark. So if somebody wants to earn 6 figures a month, 500K is where they want to shoot for. 500K does 200 personal, has 500,000 in personal group volume on their team, and they have 5 teams. One of those teams has 200,000 in volume. 2 of those teams have 100,000 in volume, and 1 of those teams has 50,000 in volume. And at the 500K position, not only are you enjoying an average of a 6-figure monthly income, but you're also eligible for a $50,000 to a $100,000 rank advancement bonus. Now I'm going to talk about this range on the rank advancement bonuses. See, we've got a plan for people who are, I kind of call it the tortoise and the hare. So we've all heard the story of the tortoise and the hare, and we all understand that people, that they can both get to the finish line. One's going to get there a little faster than the other, and of course in the storybook fable it was the hare that lost, but in real life probably the hare is going to get there quicker and the tortoise is going to be a little slower. These rank advancement bonuses, they have an accelerated bonus that if you're just the average of the tortoise and the hare, you get there in the average amount of time that it takes the average person to hit these levels, they actually give you a much larger or an accelerated bonus. And this is so that you will have a track to run on. So the 20K rank advancement bonus, if you hit 20K in 6 months, you get the 5,000 instead of the 3,000. At the premier level, if you hit premier in 12 months, you not only get the dream trip, but you get the dream trip for 2 plus a lot of cash to spend on that trip. The 100K level, if you get there within 24 months, you get $25,000 instead of 10. The 200K position, you get there in 3 years, you're going to get 50 grand instead of 25. And at the 500K level, if you do that in 4 years, you're going to get paid $100,000 instead of 50. So that's up to $200,000 in accelerated bonuses if you choose the fast track and go 20K within 6 months, premier within 12, 100K within 2 years, 200K within 3 years, and 500K within 4 years. This is doable, and these are average times it takes to get to these positions. So let's look at now. So this is the big picture, and I do all of this over a cup of coffee. But now I want to talk to you about just an example of what does that mean? What does that mean? How does it work? And I'll go into an income example. And this is just trying for people to understand geometric growth and what that means. You know, I don't know if you've heard the story, you probably have, it's been out for decades and decades, but the question is, has it ever been asked to you, if somebody offered you 1 penny and they double it every day for 30 days, or $1 million, which would you want to have? Would you want the $1 million in your hand right now, or would you want a penny? But I'm going to double it every day for 30 days. So if you look at that penny doubling a day and look at what it is, after a week it's not even $1. It doesn't get to be any amount of money at all until all of a sudden the last few days of that 30 days, and it just turns into millions and millions of dollars. This is the same thing with XALO. As you're building this business, you're leveraging yourself. You're creating your teams, and your teams are creating your teams. And so we all do a little, and by doing a little, we create a lot. So let's say I'm building my three teams, and let's say I have 3 distributors on my first level, and we're all doing 100 points. With just 3 people on my first level would do 100 points. That's 300 in volume on my first level. My check is only $6. Now those 3 who go get 3, I've got 9 people on my second level. That's $45. Those 3 get 3, 27 people on my third level. It's $135. So we're talking about 3 levels of duplication, and it doesn't seem very exciting yet, right? All of a sudden, a 4th level of duplication, $405, a 5th level of duplication, a 6th level of duplication, a 7th level. And as we duplicate that through 9 levels, we have almost 30,000 distributors that come in. And remember, in this example, we're all just getting 3 each. I'm just getting 3. You're getting your 3. Your 3 are getting their 3. If we just did that, there's almost 30,000 distributors in that 9 level that you're going to be earning commissions on, with a total group volume of almost $3 million, with its total commissions just on the inner level. This does not include the bonus pools. It does not include the lifestyle bonuses, the rank advancement bonuses, any of that. Customer bonuses, none of that. This is just the monthly unilevel bonus. If you got 3, who got 3, who got 3, who got 3 through 9 levels that our unilevel pays, $147,000 a month. Now, this is where people, they don't understand leveraging, and when they get this, the first time I really got this, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and went, oh my gosh. Got the calculator out. I'm doing this over and over. I want people to understand. This is so important. We all do a little. We leverage ourselves, and we create gigantic organizations. Now, it's not about finding 3 people and quitting. It's about finding 3 who are committed to find their 3 and help their 3 find their 3 and so on. Now imagine most of the bonuses and stuff from 20K and above, and to get second level Power Start bonuses, which I'll explain in a second, are based on 200 a month. So imagine this being doubled. This scenario is only based on everybody at 100 points. So it would be double if they were all on 200 points. And of course, if you got more than 3, and if you taught your 3 to get more than 3, so, you know, to go 500K, you want 5. To get 5, you get 5. And I'll let you play with that yourself with your own calculators. And when you get it, like I've had so many people call me up in the middle of the night going, oh my gosh, I get it, I see it. And when you do, it's kind of a no-brainer, right? Why wouldn't you want to sacrifice every waking minute of the next 90 days to find these 3 people? And if you don't find them in 90 days, then you do it for 90 more, because finding 3 people who get it and see it, you might have to go through 20 or 30 or 40. If we do that 80-20, 80-20, 80-20 enough, I talk to 10 people a day, 6 days a week for 6 months. Once I saw this, and this is 20-some years ago, I have no network marketing experience. I don't know big, giant network marketers. I'm just talking to people, friends, neighbors, family, co-workers, just anyone who would listen to me, people I'd run into at the grocery store or at the gas station pumping gas, just talking to people and showing these numbers until I found some people who got it. And when I did that, 10 people a day, 6 days a week, that was 60 people in a week, 80-20. I'd have, 15, 20 presentations in the week, of which most people didn't join. But I would sponsor 3 to 5 people in a week, but most of them were just wanted product and they didn't do anything. But out of that, there'd be 3 people a month who'd become business builders. But out of that, some of them quit. They didn't, make it long term. They just did a little. But out of that, I found 3 to 5 superstars who went on to help me create a 5-figure monthly income in my very first company. That's what it's about. Show them the numbers as possible, show them how to do it, and then show them how this is a team business. We're going to work together as a team to make this happen. So let's talk about the power of one. So some people are thinking the minimum, right? I don't know anyone, and I just can't, and they're just so full of doubt. So I show them this. If you sponsor just one single distributor, okay, we need 3 to 5 to get this kind of income, and out of that 80-20 rule means I'm going to have to sponsor probably 30, 40 people to find, whatever. But a lot of people think, well, I can't do that. Well, let me just ask you this. If we work together and I help you and we call people together and we do home meetings and we invite people over, do you think you could sponsor just one person a month to just buy 1 box of XALO? Well, yeah, I think I could do that. I mean, come on, you can do that. Well, this example is if you just sponsored 1 person a month, but every month for 12 months, and they duplicated that. Everybody is sponsoring 1 person a month to buy 1 box of XALO for the next 12 months. Then at the end of the first month, we got a team of one distributor, $100 in total group volume on our team. Then the second month, your 1 gets 1 and you get 1 more. Now you've got 300 in volume. The end of the third month, your 3 each get 1, you get 1 more, you've got 700 in volume. Woohoo! We're not even paying for product yet. We're not even a 1K. By the 4th month, that turns into 15 people, and now we're finally a 1K. By the 5th month, it's 3,100 in volume. By the 6th month, 5K, over 6,000 in volume. By the 7th month, over 12,000. By the 8th month, we're over 25,000 in volume. We're 20K. We're getting rank advancement bonus. Didn't do it in the 6th month, so we're not getting the rapid, but we're getting the 20K bonus. 9th month, Premier. We did that one in less than a year. We're getting the rapid on that one. 10th month, 100K, also rapid. 11th month, 200K, rapid. 12th month, 500K Premier volume, and I say that only because the number shows 409, but that's if everybody's still only doing 100. Many of these people, of course, have upgraded at this point to 200, and we are over the 500,000 in volume that's needed to be the 500K Premier, and we did that rapid too. So even the slow way, which I do not recommend, I definitely recommend the fast track, but even this, what it's all about though is if you do anything, if you make any kind of a commitment and you give persistence and dedication and commitment and you do what you need to do until you accomplish that goal, you will win the prize. So that's just another example to help people get it. All right, the next slides are really something I'm only going to do for training right now because this is a training call. So everything else I would have covered, and I've covered it in the 30 minutes. I've given everybody enough information where they can get it, see it, understand it, and believe that they can do it, because that's what it's about. If you believe you can or you believe you can't, either way you're right. I want you to believe that you can and that it's possible, because once you do, then we can put a plan of action together and go accomplish that. But what I want to do right now is I'm going to show you dynamic compression, because if you are talking to an experienced networker, this is huge. If you're not experienced, you won't understand why you're getting paid. A lot of people will call me up. They're a 5K and they're going, there must be something wrong. I'm getting paid on my 6th, 7th, 8th level. I thought 5Ks were only eligible to earn on 5 levels. No, in XALO's compensation plan, a 1K earns a minimum of 4 levels, but can earn infinite. A 5K earns a minimum of 5 levels, but they really can earn infinite levels because of this dynamic compression. All it means is, see, regular compression just means that the company will compress out all the people who didn't order that month. So you'll be paid on 5, 7, 9 levels of ordering distributors. Most companies have regular compression. What dynamic compression means is there is no breakage to the company. XALO pays out the full 50% to the field. If there are bonuses that you're not yet eligible for example, if you're a 5K eligible for 5 levels of pay, but you have volume down on your 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th levels, if you're not eligible to earn it, the first person upline from you, that would be a 20K or above, will earn your 6th level. The same thing is true for you as you're building a team. If you're one step ahead, if you're a 5K with 1Ks in your downline, and they have volume on their 5th level that they're not eligible to earn, it goes to you as a 5K because you're the first person on the upline eligible to earn that 5th level. So this chart here is an example of, say, Ben is a new distributor, and he's going to come in, and he's being sponsored underneath Adam. And this is what the company is going to do to pay out the commissions on Ben's order. So let's say Ben bought a box of XALO ageless, and so that's 100 points. 2% of that is going to get paid to the first person above Ben who's a representative or above. So in this case, this is the upline. Adam's a preferred rep, Sarah's a preferred rep, Gary is a rep, Bob is a 1K, Sally's a preferred rep, Joe's a 5K, Kathy's a 5K, Carol's a 5K, Peter's a premier, Mike is a 20K, Sue's a premier, Tom's a premier. So let's say this is the upline from Ben. So the computer goes to pay level 1 to a rep or above, which is Adam. He gets level 1 bonus. Level 2 goes to a representative or above, Sarah. Level 3 goes to a preferred representative or above. Gary is not. He's just a rep. He's not a preferred rep. So he doesn't get the bonus. It skips him. And it goes to Bob because Bob is a 1K, which is a preferred rep or above. So level 3 went to Bob. Level 4 goes to the next person on the upline who's a 1K or above. Sally is not. She's a preferred rep, so she doesn't get the bonus. Joe gets the bonus. He's a 5K, so he's eligible to earn level 4. Level 5 goes to the next person above Joe who's a 5K or above. That's Kathy. Level 6 goes to the next person upline who's a 20K or above. That's not Carol. Carol is not eligible for a 20K bonus, so she's skipped. Level 6 goes to Peter. He's a premier. That's eligible for level 6. Level 7 goes to the next person above Peter who's a 20K or above, which is Mike. Mike gets paid level 7. Level 8 to the next premier above, that's Sue. Level 9, the next premier above, that's Tom. So in this example, you see how the computer goes upline looking for those people to pay. So in this example, who got missed? Gary got missed on Ben's order. Gary got paid on Sarah and Adam, but he missed Ben's order. That was breakage. In most companies, that breakage would go to the company. The company keeps the breakage. The company keeps the unearned commissions of the distributor, which creates competition between us and the company. Because if the company gets my bonuses, if I'm not qualified to earn them, the company has some incentive to hold me back, to keep me from promoting, because they'd have to pay out more money. But no, with XALO, they pay the money to the distributor, so there is no competition. They don't care who gets it. We just have to figure out between us how much of the pie we want to earn. It's our bonus is that it's our 50%. It doesn't affect the company's bottom line at all. So rather than the company keep Gary's unearned commission, it went to Bob. Rather than the company earn Sally's unearned commission, it went to Joe. Rather than the company keep Carol's unearned commission, it went to Peter, and so on. So this is huge, and it's one of the reasons why XALO created more than 100 millionaires in the first 10 years alone, because all that breakage goes to us, the distributors, and not to the company. Now let me show you another thing to help you understand that a little more. And let's just look at, this is a 22-level organization. In this 22-level organization, we're going to show you how the commissions are paid on every single order. So here's level 22. And on level 22, Ann, when she places her order, here's how her commissions get paid. Her level 1 of 2% goes to Mary. Level 2 to Dan. Level 3 skips John because he's just a rep and goes to Hal. Level 4, which would go to a 1K or above, skips Corey and Sal and goes to Ron. Level 5 goes to a 5K or above, so it skips Rick and Fran and Lynn and Beth and Mick, and Don goes to Liz. Level 6 goes to a 20K or above, so it skips Carl and Skip and Hugh, and Jerry goes to Jim. Level 7 goes to the next 20K or above, which in this case is Rob. He's a premier, but it's 20K or above. Level 8 goes to the next 20K or above, and level 9 goes to the next upline premier. On Mary's order, again, here's how it pays. On every one of these orders, so here's what you're going to see. Hal is a preferred rep. But if you'll notice, he earned dynamic compression on all these reps in his organization. So he earned on all of it. Ron was a 1K, earned dynamic compression. He earned on all of these orders because there's no 1Ks under him. Liz, who's a 5K, she earned on all of these orders. She earned them all. She's the first 5K in that organization. Jim earned at 5% on every one of these orders. Down, look how many levels deep under him, 17 levels, because he's the first one. The bottom line is preferred reps earn dynamic compression on rep legs. 1Ks earn the dynamic compression on reps and preferred rep legs. The 5Ks earn the dynamic compression on the reps, the preferred reps, and the 1K legs. The 20Ks earn it on the reps, preferred reps, 1K legs, 5K legs, and even other 20K legs, because 20Ks pick up 2 additional levels. So a 20K can earn dynamic compression on a 20K leg. Premiers can earn on premier legs. Only 20Ks and premiers can earn dynamic compression on other 20K and premier legs, because 20Ks pick up 2 additional levels. They go from level 5 to level 7, which is 2 more, and then premiers jump from 7 levels to 9 levels, which you get is 2 more. So now all of a sudden, you will not lose the dynamic compression unless you develop, unless you're a premier with all premiers on your first level, all premiers on your second level, and all premiers on your third level. That's the only way that you could lose it. And if you did that, you would be making obscene income and you wouldn't care about the dynamic compression. Here's the example again of that same organization. This is how it happened. Hal over here, the preferred rep, actually earned 4 levels of pay because he got the dynamic compression on 2 of those levels. Ron, a 1K, eligible for 4 levels, but you'll notice he got 4, 5, 6, 7 levels. Liz is a 5K, again, she earns a minimum of 5 levels, not a maximum. She got paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then she got the level 5 infinity bonus on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 levels deep. Jim, the 20K, he got paid that level 6 infinite. Rob is a premier, got paid level 7 infinite. Jen is a premier, got paid that level 8 infinite. And there's even level 9 went to the next upline premier in the organization. So this is huge. It's like infinity bonuses. So when we talk about the levels that we can earn, it's a minimum of 4 levels is a 1K, a minimum of 5 levels is a 5K, a minimum of 9 levels as a premier. This is huge, folks. This is so exciting. This is how the bonuses are paid. On all Power Start bonuses, that is the first order placed by a new distributor. 25% goes to the sponsor, and 15% goes to the sponsor's sponsor if they're on 200 ADP. If not, it goes to the first person upline from you who is on 200 ADP. Again, dynamic compression. The unqualified bonuses get paid to the field, not to the company. So if you are only doing 100 points and any of your personally sponsored distributors sponsor a new person, they get 25. You could be getting 15, but if you're only doing 100 points, you're not going to get it. It's going to go to the first person upline from you who is. Same holds true. If you've got a personally sponsored distributor who's only doing 100 points, and they sponsor someone who sponsors someone who's only doing 100, who sponsors someone, and they get to 25%, that 15% would go up to you. There's also 2% that goes into the 500K pool, 3% that goes into the global bonus pool, and 5% goes into the incentive pool. On the unilevel bonuses, this is the second and every other order placed by a new distributor as long as they're in the business. On the XALO side, there's nine levels paid out. So on the XALO side, it gets paid out 5% level 1 and 2, 10% level 3, 5% 4 through 8, and 2% on 9. On the XALO volume, it's 2% on level 1 and 5% down through levels 9. So on the XALO side, that's 47% in the unilevel and 3% in the global bonus pool. On the XALO volume, it's 42% in the unilevel, 3% in the global pool, and 5% into the incentive pool to pay for those rapid advancement bonuses and lifestyle bonuses and so on. The Customer Connect program. The Customer Connect program, you can get 15% weekly pay on every customer that you sponsor. On every order they place forever is always paid the very next week, and it's 15% residual. You can also earn on all the customers within your 9 levels, which is all the customers sponsored by your level 1 distributors, all the customers sponsored by your level 2 distributors, and so on. So there's 35% paid out in the customer program, 3% into the global bonus pool, 2% into the 500K pool, and then we've got the I-bonus pools. There's the 1K I-bonus pool, 2% goes in there. The 5K I-bonus pool, 2% goes in there. The 20K I-bonus pool, 1% goes there, 5% into the incentives, and there's your 50%. So let me talk about the 1K bridge for a minute, because this is what's exciting. So to earn commissions on XALO volume, you need to have a XALO order. To earn commissions on XALO volume, you need to have a XALO order. That is from 5Ks and above. You will earn as a 1K on both plans with just a 100-point order. And that order can be all XALO volume, or a combination of the two. But if you've got 100 points from any products from either division or a combination thereof, you can qualify up to the 1K level in both plans. So let's say you've got an organization where you've got XALO volume, 400 points of XALO volume, 200 points of XALO volume, whatever it is, you will earn, as a 1K, up to 4 levels of pay on all your XALO volume and all of your XALO volume just for 100 points total personal. Needs to be on ADP, and that 100 points, no matter what you order, even if it's XALO, will count towards XALO group volume. Let's talk about maximizing compensation. From 5K and beyond, though, once you hit the 5K level, you can afford to buy product in both divisions. So to maximize, to earn the second level Power Start bonuses on customers and on distributors. Second level Power Start is your distributors. Second through ninth level customer bonuses on the customer side, you need to be at 200 points. So if you want to earn 9 levels of XALO customers, then you need to be 200 points in XALO. If you want to earn 9 levels of Xango customers, then you need to be 200 points in Xango. So to maximize it, you want to be 200 in Xango and 200 in XALO, and you're going to have everything covered. Now again, we have that bridge to get you from when you're entry level to the point that you're 5K and above, where you can afford to have product on both sides. You can earn up to the 1K on the distributor side, but you're going to earn 1K up to 4 levels of compensation on all volume. But this does not give you second level through ninth customer volume or second level Power Start volume. So if you want to earn residual on the Power Starts and the customers, you need to be at the 200. But it will earn you up to the 1K position on the monthly unilevel volume, up to 4 levels of compensation. So it's a great way to get started if you need to, until you can move up to maximize. To maximize, this is a no-brainer. We bring people into XALO, which is easier than anything I have ever done. Because again, under 30, I'm talking about limitless. People are ordering energy drinks. They're buying Monsters and Red Bulls, and I have the comparison chart, which I actually didn't put in this presentation since we're really talking about money. There's a few extra slides in there that I actually show in my presentation, but the comparison chart that just compares the amount of calories and sugars and carbohydrates and cost per serving for these energy drink alternatives, and then you look at Limitless, it's a no-brainer. It's transfer buying. People are already spending the money. We're just going to show them to spend it on something much, much healthier for them. That's an easy, no-brainer thing to do. Ageless is also a no-brainer. I talk to anyone about this product, and they want to try the product. People have been looking for the fountain of youth since the beginning of time. Any product that's ever come along, that there's ever been a hope and a prayer of turning back the clocks, people will try. They try expensive procedures and plastic surgeries and all kinds of things to look younger and to feel younger and to have more health and vitality. It's a no-brainer. We have a money-back guarantee. Why wouldn't somebody want to try it? People are getting results, powerful results, in the first 30 days. So it's the easiest thing I have ever done. I'm going to show you a couple of things real quickly on how easy it is to share. So here's I'm bringing up the website. So for those of you who haven't seen it, there's a new site out there called XALOexperiences.com. XALOexperiences.com is just that. Second, I'm having an issue with my tool. Let me just fix this. Here we go. All right, XALOexperiences.com is just a website that shows XALO experiences. There's no distributor information here. There's no training. There's no opportunity. There's nothing. It's just XALO experiences, and there's well over 100 of them on here. And you can actually search, or you can go down here where it says categories, and they're categorized, these experiences. So if you drop down the category, look at the testimonials. People have talked about H-spots diminished, there's aging, anxiety relief, arthritis, better circulation, bladder, blood pressure, bone improvement. I'm only the beef. We go through here and look. lots of fat loss, muscle tone, lots of pain relief, lots of sleep. There's all kinds of stuff here. So you can go through here and find something that you're interested to see how it will do for you, or just go through and read them. And then when you find a testimony that you like that you want to share with a prospect, then you just click on share, and you can print it, email it. You can share it on Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Google Circles, StumbleUpon, Reddit, Pocket Dig. You can share this with other prospective customers, and it's the easiest thing I've ever seen. Is simply, and you can follow XALO Experiences on Twitter and on Facebook. You can also subscribe to the blog so that every time there's a new experience that's put on this blog, it's emailed to you right away. This is a powerful resource. You send people these testimonials and just let them read through it. Everyone I've sent here that's read through these testimonials has instantly said, oh my gosh, I want to try this product. There's something in here that will be able to relate to every single person out there. So maybe fat loss isn't your thing, but all of a sudden the better sleep is, or the pain relief is, or the muscle regeneration is, or something. So these are just experiences that people have had. So I send them there. The other thing is to educate them on the product. So those are the experiences, which is important, but I also want to educate them on the product. So on Facebook, and again, the XALO Experiences is just experiences. It's not going to have business tools. It's not going to talk about the business in any way. It's just experiences, so you can share experiences with other customers. But now what about sharing more in the business and whatnot, so or more information on the product? I posted a media pack from the demo account in the My Power System. It's also in the Zango Nation group. But if you go to facebook.com/mypowersystem and look at this media pack right here that just got posted, this is a product overview. This video, which is a little over a minute, about you decide what the last 10 years of your life will look like. I'm going to start it just for a second so you get an idea of what this is.
What will your last 10 years look like? Will you be quick enough for a game of tag with your grandchild? Strong enough to embrace every moment? Will you grow old with vitality? Or get old with disease? It's time to decide.
Anyway, you get the idea. That's really what I wanted to show you, is that we've got the tools. That video is such a dramatic, oh my gosh, how different your life could be the last 10 years. And then you follow it up with this 33-minute presentation from Dr. Johnson. This is an excerpt from his portion of the presentation at a live meeting that was done at Zango HQ. I think it was on October the 10th, where it was about an hour-long meeting with some leaders, and Beverly Hollister talking about the company, and I was there, Richard O'Brien, we have Lance Schiffman was there, but we took the Dr. Johnson portion of it, and just so that he can explain the aging process, the theories of aging, and our solutions, and how powerful these 9 key ingredients are. When people watch this, and there's the product brief, the key ingredients, a link to XALO Ageless to get more information, and then the new XALO Ageless intro video that the company just came out with. It's like it's a little over a half an hour to give somebody all they need to know about the product. So whether or not you're sharing Limitless, or you're sharing Ageless, or you're sharing both, it's a no-brainer for people to want to try the product. Once they get in, and we're going to show them all about the business model first, and the next thing is we're going to show them how to get their products for free. Once they've done that, they've demonstrated the willingness and the ability to talk to other people and share the product. Then we're going to talk to them about the money, and we're going to show them the money. We're going to show them the money. And once we show them the money and we show them what they can accomplish, like showing them the concept of leveraging, of this team building concept, and we can show them how they can change their lives financially by first making a 90-day all-out commitment. And if they don't do it, find 3 people in the first 90 days, we make another 90 days. You know, I made a 90-day commitment 8 times before I found the people that I was looking for, because I was new, because I didn't have the experience. I wasn't a center of influence. I was a police dispatcher with a high school education. I was plugged into a radio console 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And I was a single mom. And it was tough. I didn't get it. I never made money. I didn't have the concept of making money. I didn't have the confidence or belief in myself that I could ever do it, or that I knew anyone else who could do it. It took me a long time. And that was back, I started in '89. I started before technology and the ability to share amazing, plug people into trainings like this. If I wanted to be trained, I had to wait for some big upline leader to come to my town, which could be 3 months away, before I had the opportunity to sit in front of somebody who could teach me the skills I needed to know to do this business. But I saw it. When I saw that, I saw those numbers, and I got it. And I was committed to do whatever it took for as long as I had to do it, and to sacrifice whatever I had to sacrifice until I found my team, my 3 to 5 teams of people who got and saw what I saw and was as committed as I was to go build this. So I just want you to know that the numbers are here. The opportunity is here. There's never been an easier time. There's never been an easier product. There's never been an easier compensation plan. There's never been a more on-fire, excited, upline team of leaders that are willing to lock arms with you and partner with you until you accomplish what you want to accomplish. So with that, I'm going to conclude this portion of the training. I'm looking in the chat room. I just looked into it, and I think I saw Sandy Cohen in the chat room. Sandy, if you're with us, I'd sure love for you to chime in and share a few thoughts with us before I go to the questions. And if you are with us, you have to take yourself off mute. But maybe she's just in the chat room.
Oh, no, I was on mute running to potty. I hope this isn't being recorded. Anyway, I'm in Orlando, and I got to tell you, Colli, the comments are amazing. And for people that are new to XALO, new to the industry, you have no idea how fortunate you are. Not only to be trained by Colli Butler, who is, in my opinion, it doesn't get any better, but she's sharing with you a vehicle that will allow you to live your dream. So don't expect to get it all in one sitting. Just get the belief that you are going to accomplish greatness. And you know, Colli, I'm at this conference, and it's just amazing how I'm sitting here, and every speaker that's speaking, I'm going, Colli and I already do all this. Colli and I already do all this. And we're on a lunch break. I got to go back. And I'm saying to myself, our team does not know how lucky they are. Because in most other companies, people have to go outside their company family to be trained. So I want everybody to say, way to go, Colli. You are the best at what you do, and we're here to help you every step of the way. But, Colli, you couldn't make it any clearer. So thank you for all you do, and obviously I got to run.
All right, awesome, Sandy. Thank you so much for joining us for a moment. And let me just go to the questions here. A lot of the questions are on, and let me just pull this up to show you. People are asking, where is the limitless comparison chart? Where are the recordings? All right, lots of stuff here, so I'm just going to address all of those first. So if you're a My Power System member, it's really easy because you simply go to My Power System. Let me log out of my own account and go into the demo account for a moment. Everything's in your back office. Don't worry if you're not a member. I'm going to show you where you can find it too. All right, so if you're a member of My Power System, when you go to Marketing and you go to Media Pack Creator, there are media packs that have been created. You can create your own if you're a Pro member or above. If not, then there's System Media Packs. So in the System Media Packs, there are several different XALO packs we put together. So one of them is the XALO Ageless Product Pack, and you preview it. This is the one I just showed you that I shared on Facebook, which means you can simply share it. It's, oh, I wasn't, thank you. I forgot to start sharing my screen again. All right, so when I logged in, I went to mypowersystem.com and logged in. I went to the Marketing tab, and under Marketing, the drop-down menu says Media Pack Creator, which brings up media packs. You can create your own if you're a Pro level or above, or use the system ones that have been created for you. So this one, XALO Ageless Product Pack, and you can preview them, is the one I just showed you that I shared on Facebook from the demo account. So you can share it because the demo account is just that. It's a demo account. You won't be able to track your prospects who watched it, but you can do it the old-fashioned way and call them up or email them and text them and say, did you watch it? What did you think? But this is that media pack, which is just on product. This one doesn't even talk about the opportunity. If you want to talk about the opportunity, there's the XALO Quick Overview. And this one is designed to be an initial one where I give a 7-minute overview of XALO and the opportunity. And then there's the ageless videos as well as the limitless, because we want them to know a little bit about both divisions in XALO. So that's the quick overview. And then the XALO Business Pack, this one has more information. It's got the You Decide with the last 10 years of your life video. It's got the entire corporate live stream broadcast, which has the Dr. Johnson portion, including Beverly Hollister's portion, Richard O'Brien, Lance Shipman, and myself. So it's the full opportunity. So you could always start with Ageless Product Pack, go to the quick overview, then go to the Business Pack, and if you want to send just the corporate meeting, that's there as well. So that's where these things are. Now, if you go to the Limitless, and that one is in the MB30, there's MB30 Movement Packs. So there's one with Heather Hilton, there's one with Jerome Garrison, there's one with Rocky Shumway, there's one with Camuella Kirk. So if you're leading with Limitless, you want to go to these MB30 Movement with, and they're all different. So like here's the one with Camuella Kirk, for example. His has his invite. Then it has that Limitless video with Trish Allen. And there's the MB30 Energy Drink Comparison Chart, which this is in all of those MB30 invites. And of course your application, and then each one has a different additional video. This is Finding Financial Freedom, which is an 80-second video with Camuella Kirk, and then the New Frontier video following that. So each one of these have, and if you want to view what it looks like, this is what this chart looks like. So Red Bull, Starbucks, Rockstar, Monster, Limitless. The calories you'll see, 160 to 300, only 15. The sugar, 39, 22, 62, 54, 3 grams. The carbs, 20s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 4. The price, it's a no-brainer. So by putting this comparison chart in the presentation, it's really a no-brainer. It's like, are you buying any of this stuff? Well, quit. Stop doing that. Start buying this. Tell all your friends to do the same thing. You'll get your products free. You'll start to make money. You'll get great tax benefits. You'll duplicate the process, and you can make some incredible money if you keep it up. All right, so for those of you who are not members of My Power System. Oh, and where do you find the recording? So if you're a My Power System member, when you first log in and you go to your main control, here in the middle there's always last week's webinar, but if you go into the webinar archives, then here's all the archives of all the webinars that we've done. The trainings, the opportunity presentations, all of them. All right, so for those of you who are not a member, you go to the blog. The blog is ourpowersystem.com. On the blog, we have a section of XALO. There's lots of, on the drop-down box, we've got our Super Saturdays, XALO presentations, corporate resources, distributor resources, our MB30 resources, the training page, and all the X926 ZAG stuff that was there. We just left it there for anybody who wants anything that's there. So when you go to the Super Saturdays, here is the information on all the next Super Saturdays that you can register for all of the up-and-coming ones. And underneath that are the archives. So here's last week's Super Saturday recording, the week before that, etc. And then if you want the documents, the PowerPoints, the stuff that I showed during the training, then all you have to do is go to the training page. There's a link directly to it right here. When you go to the training page, again, here's the recordings to these trainings, and then here's the documents, the Getting Started training, the recommended initial orders, good, better, best, that was last week, 48-hour assignment. Compensation plan training, this is the first one I did about a month ago. Today's compensation plan training, once I get it updated, which maybe by the end of the day, it could be by tomorrow. Once it gets up there, it'll be by the weekend, by the time the weekend's up. Then you'll be able to see the link to the recording to send to other people, and all the documents that I showed on the will also be here as well. So under the presentations, XALO presentations, all the presentations that are in your My Power System account. If you're not a member, you want to just check it out. Maybe you just want to send some presentations, see what people think. They're here, shared from the demo account. So there's the Ageless Product Media Pack. There's the Quick Business and Product Overview. There's the Full Business Pack. And there's all kinds of other presentations that are in here. So you can view them, you can share them, and then if you get the results that you're looking for, I'm sure that you will want to get your own My Power System account so that you can enter people in your system and track them. All right, I think that is the majority of those questions. Let me go. Okay, so yeah, a lot of the questions about pages I just showed, again, they'll be up sometime by the weekend. Just go to the training page and the link, the documents, everything will be there. All right, here's a question on the compensation plan. My sister has been told that one can reach 1K in XALO without ADP just by ordering 100 points. It seems that this is the case since she reached 1K last month without ordering ADP on the XALO side, just on the Zango side. Is this only available for 1Ks? In other words, to qualify for 5K, you must be on ADP. So yes, if you're on 100 ADP of Zango, XALO, or a combination of the two, it doesn't matter, then you are qualifying on both sides. But 5K has to be on ADP, a Zango ADP to qualify as a Zango 5K, a XALO ADP to qualify as a XALO 5K. And if you want to be qualified in both and to earn the commissions on all volumes, XALO and Zango, then you need to be on 100 ADP on both sides. For 1Ks and below, if they have 100 on each side for a 200 total, will that qualify them to the second level Customer Connect on both sides? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, it's XALO Customer Connect. You need a XALO 200 ADP to get second through ninth level. Zango Customer Connect, you need a Zango 200 ADP to get paid on second through ninth level Zango customers. When I send the XALO experiences link to someone, the reply will come back to me, or No, this is a blog. The XALO Experiences is not part of it's not part of my power system. It is just a generic blog. So if they comment on it, it'll just comment on the blog. It doesn't go to anybody. It's just a blog. So it's not a system. It does not capture information. There's no contact us form on there. There's only a place to make a comment on a blog post, and it would just be a public comment. It would not go to anybody. Let me just look and see if there's questions. Any other questions? And again, because it just lost it again, if there's a question I haven't answered, you got to put it back in. I apologize. I don't know why I keep having connection issues. I'm actually hardwired into the internet, but there must be some problem going on in the neighborhood today. The blog address. The blog address is ourpowersystem.com. I think possibly my screen is sharing again. So, the two different addresses. So the XALOexperiences.com is the generic XALO Experiences blog. This is generic. It's not linked to my power system or any other system. And a lot of XANGO leaders are contributing to this. There's also, if you go to Facebook, where it says like us on Facebook, if you click on that, you'll go to the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/XALO Experiences. And a lot of XANGO leaders have contributed to this, and we're keeping it completely generic, where it is nothing but customers sharing their experiences with XALO products. That's all. The other blog, if you're talking about, is Our Power System. That is the blog from my power system users. And on this blog is where we share a lot of the content from my power system under XALO. So there's a lot of different things that you can find, but XALO presentations is where you'll find the presentations you may want to share. So there's a link to it. You just would copy that link, and you could paste it in Facebook or in an email or however, instant message somebody. You can text them the link. You can copy this and send somebody the text, and they can look at the Power Pack, which is a phenomenal way to do it because people have smartphones these days, so people can look at that. All right, I think that's it. So, and yes, Rick, you may give me a call. You've got my number. Great. All right, so I believe that's it. I want to thank you all for your time here today. If we don't have any other questions, we're going to close it all up and go tell the word. Go spread the word. Go share the story. Talk about the money. Talk about the products. Lead with one. Follow up with the other. Just get out there and tell the story and watch your life change in the next 90 days. And until next week, we'll see everyone next week. Thanks, everyone.